Okay, so a while ago I made a video about the new Apache RTR 164 valve where I highlighted the new features, slightly new design, the new price options, and most importantly the new special edition variant. Today TVS has cranked up the heat on the RTR 160 even more and they've launched the RTR 165 RP. RP stands for race performance, and that's because this is the first bike to come out of TVS's race performance sub-brand. The RP brand takes inspiration from TVS's history and heritage in racing and will be exclusive to the Apache lineup. Race Performance by TVS aims to achieve the highest levels of performance in the motorcycles on the track as well as on the road. Now keep in mind, this is not just a cosmetic upgrade which looks different. This is a proper performance upgrade to the RTR 164V. Let me explain. Okay, so as the name suggests, the RTR 165 RP has a 164.9cc motor which is 5.2cc more than the standard RTR 164V. Power figures have also shot up. The RTR 165 RP makes 19.2 PS which is 1.6 PS more than the RTR 164V. However, the peak torque, which is 14.2 Newton meters, has gone down by 0.5 Nm compared to the standard bike. What this means overall is that this bike is the most powerful 160cc bike that you can buy in India right now. This new Apache has a new cylinder head which has resulted in a 35% increase in intake, as well as new valves which are 15% larger with new cams and dual spring actuators. The 165 RP also comes with a new race-tuned slipper clutch, a brass-coated sprocket and chain, as well as a larger 240mm disc brake at the back. However, one more thing to keep in mind is that the RP is 2 kilograms heavier than the standard RTR 160, which puts the curb weight at 148 kilograms. Okay, so by now you know that this bike means business. There have been dramatic changes to the powertrain of this bike to give birth to this Ultra Pro Max version of the RTR 160. That's not to say that there aren't any cosmetic changes, because there definitely are. The bike has TVS racing inspired paint and decals, and I think they look absolutely spectacular. Color scheme works great, and all the stickering, the badges, and even whatever is written on the bike just makes it look really special and stand out from the crowd of other 160cc's. Okay, so time to get to the availability and price of this bike. And yes, there is a catch here. Actually, there's two catches here. Okay, so first of all, this bike costs 1,45,000 rupees ex showroom, which means it is roughly 23,000 rupees more than the top spec special edition of the standard RTR 160 and 6,000 rupees more than the RTR 200 4V. This will definitely create a lot of controversy, but consider this fact now. TVS will only be making 200 of these bikes, which means it is a super limited edition, very exclusive motorcycle. So that exclusivity does add a tinge of justification to this quite large price gap between the standard bike, the RP, and even the RP and the RTR 200. So now the question is, would you rather have the RTR 200 or the 165 RP? Now that's a decision for you to make based on test riding. That's what you should do. Go to the showroom, test ride both bikes. I'm not entirely sure how the test riding of the RP is going to work. Maybe there might not be a test ride since it's such a limited bike. You'll probably just have to put your faith in it, hurry up and book one. That's how I'm guessing it'll work. But whatever it is, whatever decision you do decide to make, hurry up and make it quickly, because this is a mental bike. 19.2 PS from 165cc is crazy. People are gonna want this. Only 200 bikes. I'm fairly certain it'll get sold out really soon, so just hurry up. Personally, I think this is a great proposition and a really spectacular way of inaugurating the RP brand. What I mean by this is that the RTR 165 RP has shown us what TVS can do if they really decide to max out the potential of their RTR 160. Now, what if they go ahead, which they probably will, since this is a series, race performance is going to be a series of Apache bikes. What will happen if they max out the RTR 200? What will happen if they max out the RR310? See, as an enthusiast, me and a lot of other guys, even you, will be very excited to see what's next for TVS Motors. What are they going to do with the new bikes? Will the RTR 200 be the next segment leader in terms of power? Will it take the crown away from the NS using the KTM's engine? I am super excited to find out, and basically what this bike has done is open the gates for new possibilities. It's let us know what TVS is capable of doing, and that in itself is creating a huge amount of excitement. Till then, if you want one of these bikes, go hurry up and book one. Super limited edition thing this is. And let me know down in the comments what you think of the 165 RP. Do you think it's worth the extra asking price? Would you get this or an RTR 200, or is there something completely different that you might consider? If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. If you subscribe to my channel, that would mean an awful lot. I'm Devashish Puranik. I'll see you in the next video. And ride safe.